Hi everyone, so I'll walk you through my Practicum project. The goal of this project was to enhance the virtual learning experience at Articulate Academy, which is an educational academy in India that recently transitioned from in person to virtual classrooms. My role was to evaluate the effectiveness of their virtual learning activities such as role plays, simulations, and assignments. I also want to provide some actionable recommendations to improve the learners' engagement and their knowledge retention. For this project, I used the Kirkpatrick model, which is a well known evaluation framework that assesses training's effectiveness. Since I only had 8 weeks to work on this project, I only focused on the first three levels of the model. Level 1 captures how learners feel about the training, Level 2 measures knowledge retention, and Level 3 evaluates if the learners can apply what they have learned. Given the limited time that I had with this project, the instructors will complete level 4 in their academy after my involvement ends with them. Every project comes with its own set of challenges, and this one was no different. In our initial meeting with the stakeholders and instructors, I was able to identify that the key challenges that they are facing right now are technical issues, learner engagement, and instructors' competence. To address these issues, I structured my data collection of instruments like pre survey, first interview questions with learners and instructors, and observations around four key focus areas: engagement with content, technical challenges, instructional effectiveness, and satisfaction with feedback mechanisms. Before implementing any changes, I conducted a pre survey to gather baseline data. The survey explored learners' prior experience with virtual learning, their expectations, and their confidence in engaging with online activities. This provides valuable insight into their initial attitudes and helps shape future interventions. The information gathered from pre survey responses, interview with learners and instructors, and live session observations, I was able to conduct a structured gap analysis where I could identify key areas where the virtual learning experience needed improvement. In order to systematically evaluate the virtual learning experience, I used a combination of tools. I collected data through pre surveys, instructor and learner interviews, and live session observations. After that, I conducted a detailed gap analysis using the available data to identify the real gaps. Based on this analysis, I created a virtual facilitation best practices guide to help instructors implement actionable strategies, tips, and best practices that are used in successful virtual sessions. Once the instructor applied these changes, I gathered data again to evaluate the effectiveness of the facilitation guide. The Virtual Facilitation Best Practices Guide provides instructors with practical and actionable strategies to enhance the engagement of learners, improve virtual classroom management, and optimize the use of technology. I created a curriculum improvement plan for the instructors, within which I created a structured implementation plan for the coming 12 months. There are so many aspects of this project that worked well for me. Gaining strong insights from multiple data sources and engaging with both learners and instructors. Secondly, the stakeholders could see the value that this project was bringing to the table, because of which I had a smooth collaboration with them. At the same time, I also faced some challenges with this project. Some of the most important ones were time constraints. The second challenge for me was that I was collecting data from surveys, interview questions, my own observations, made me feel a little overwhelming at times. The third one that I'm a little skeptical about is the response bias. I did feel like the learners appreciate and admired the instructors so much that I was not sure if they were being fully honest with their feedback or not.